bracket leads us to a very interesting start to our best of fives of the night. We've got All4None and Amaryllis. Hanging in back on the mic. This time I'm here with Ippo.
Great to be here. I love commentating.
This is like the ancient Long Island.
True, that's facts. That's facts, man. Here and there. I like talking to the mic. But these two, like, I'll say this much. Everyone knows Amaryllis. One of the strongest Bayos. Really worked his way up here. He's one of those players, like, he honestly just worked really hard. And, like, slowly, surely, he made it. And, All4None here, honestly, one of the best Roys, in Tri-State. Very, very strong. Getting a huge win on Zane, that's a big deal, man. So let's see how he does against Amaryllis here. Yeah, both of these players had to claw themselves tooth and nail to get into this winners finals, but now let's see how they handle fighting each other as we start off the set on Pokemon Stadium 2. Solid states for both players. I think it's going to be a bloody battle. Yeah, 100%. I think both these players are, like, intensely aggressive. Like, for sure, All4None, he's just one of those players that, like, he puts the fear in you, man. Like so someone's like, dude, he makes Roy's side be like your sleep paralysis demon. Like, he puts the fear in your heart, man. But Amaryllis, Bayonetta, really optimal combos. Like, we see him taking people off the top. Like, he's like, obviously. But this is one of those matchups I think is really going to come down to neutral a lot. It was a solid roll rate. It's not netting first kill yet, but oh my god, we're just Blazer actually get it done. All right. Yeah, and All4None, he loves doing that, man. This man loves to swing. He's a self-proclaimed masher, man. And you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Hey, listen, Amaryllis the same one. He admits he pressed the buttons, but if there's one thing we know, buttons gonna be pressed, heads are gonna roll. Yeah, that's the best part about the game, man. We play this game so we can press buttons. A little bit of self-awareness, absolutely worth it, man. Momentum is gonna fly really heavily within this set, I feel, because both of these characters have the ability to just take back stage control, end out stocks early, and end them aggressively. Oh my god, he's so good with those down smashes. He's gotten me with that so many times. Getting Roy on that air dodge down, he's just so efficient at ledge, especially with these smash attacks. Well, forward smash at ledge, like neutral get-ups. Like, he's just very, very good at using Bayonetta smash attacks. Also, down smash got buffed in the latest update, so it's an even more reliable option for Amaryllis if he manages to read an option at the ledge that forward smash can't cover. Absolutely. And I think this is what you mean by this set is going to be so aggressive. It's going to be so explosive. Oh my god, dude. That read was insane, dude. Excellent patience from Amaryllis. Catching on to the fact that All4None is getting not too shabby out of these combos. Yeah, especially for a character like Roy. He falls so fast. He's kind of a big boy. But, like, if there's something that you're scared of, Roy with Rage, definitely really scary. So let's see if he can close this stock out here. Yeah, Amaryllis can't really afford to let Amaryllis can't afford to let All4None chill with all of that Rage. Because if he finds his footing, it only takes like a couple of hits for a confirmed to kill at irresponsible percentages. Yeah, absolutely. And I said, if there's something like All4None's good at, it's like really using his side B, really using his forward tilt, just like really well to like kind of pinpoint the right situation to use it. Oh my god, that was so scary. Oh, but he only opted to use the first hit of Double Edge Dance. I think he didn't think it would kill from there, or he thought maybe Bayonetta would fall out. Again, with the neutral B, though, he's using that great at the ledge. It's an option you often see Royce and Chroms go for because it doesn't have a lot of end lag. There's no risk to it. You might as well throw it out because then you just go back to playing the ledge typically. And it's worked out phenomenally for All4None. Yeah, and these two, oh my god, like you said before, like just the momentum. Like, it felt like, the first stock, I felt like it was a lot of All4None. Then the second stock, I felt like it was a lot of Amaryllis. And, coming down to this last stock, these two, they are really just swinging. They want to get this kill, man. It's like they feed off that aggression, too. So it's almost like a feedback loop of how well they are in tune with the match. Like, the percentages fly, stage control, dipping all over the place. We almost were 3 for 3 on the Blazer hits. Yeah, for sure. If there's one thing about these players, they do know how to put on a show. They know how to put on a dang good show. And that is what they're doing right now. Amaryllis with the first game. Really great read there on the landing. All right, a very fast-paced game one is going to lead to very quick adaptations from both players. So I'm very curious to see what Avery ends up adjusting as we move forward, because he wasn't playing poorly by any means. Sticking to Stadium, I think, is a great choice because he played the stage really well, making use of the platforms to mix up his landings from up B out of pressure, and just keeping hold of the ledge to rack up damage and net those kills. Yeah, for sure. And like Roy, like we said, like really fast forward. Sometimes he can get caught in those Bayo combos, but if Amaryllis is going to push Roy to the ledge, it's still disadvantage state. That's really that's still really good for Amaryllis, and especially with how good he is at pushing advantage of the ledge, especially with these smash attacks. It's definitely a really scary situation for All4None. All the same, let's see how Game 2 pans out for him, because if he can maintain that momentum in his favor, I feel like he can very easily swing to All4None. Yeah, we're back on PS2. Both these guys having enough experience fighting both of them, they will both take you to PS2 again. They don't care. They'll play the whole set on PS2. It works so well for both of these characters. They get so much defensively, and because they know they can reliably kill,
they can also just force a lot of situations just outside of center stage. Both their characters' kits really well acclimated to being able to fight it out at lower or high percentages.
Yeah, for sure. It really complements like the explosive nature of both of their punish games, for sure.
Bullet Climax not really doing too much, but peppering on some extra damage and ends up making the most as forward smash gets the first kill in favor of Amaryllis.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Amaryllis really, really good just at using his smash attacks at ledge just to cover a lot of area, just kind of use them like in a safe way that, hey, if it nets the kill, it does, and that's exactly what he did.
You know, it's funny, too, because traditionally speaking, you don't expect smash attacks to be utilized in neutral like that.
You don't, yeah.
It's like they're laggy options, and overall, you intend to not expect them to come out. Really good reversal from All4None, getting the tech chase and killing off a double edge dance.
No,
we ought to be seeing a lot of stocks with that.
Yeah, for sure. All4None, if there's one thing he's amazing at with Roy, you know, and it's something that's important to Roy's game, but dang, man, All4None really has it down. It's reading those rolls with getting those side B kills.
Yeah, it's high reward with not that much risk. Again, another aspect of Roy where he can afford to extend just a little bit, and if it sticks, the payoff's huge.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like week after week, All4None's been making better and better decisions when it comes to actually weighing out like when to go for that risk.
Yeah, for sure, and that's definitely like the key here too. And you know, like I said, like All4None just taking, and that was a risk right there from Amaryllis, and All4None definitely seizes the opportunity to get that kill.
Ooh, the aggressive reversal there too, just to start up a bit of his damage.
Ooh, oh yeah, he's gonna go right into that, yeah. I think he just kind of like, you know, visually like misspaced it, but you know, he still has a little bit of a lead here, but I don't know, man. With Bayonetta, you know, this damage is
both of the
piece of cake, yeah.
Yeah, no, getting the damage up on both of them is not too big of a deal. It's really hard to determine who is in the lead for this type of a set because damage flies, stocks drop, and stage control is going to be shifting very dynamically. So we just have to, all of us are on our toes. You casters and audience, including the players.
You know, for sure. No, like, and these two, they will just run at each other. Like, they don't care. They'll just, like, throw out the most aggressive out. Like, they will literally just run at people. They just want to hit people, man.
Oh, no, yeah. And we've seen that multiple times where they're just dashing into each other and going for responses. Like, dash attacks have worked on both sides, running up and going for their aggressive responses, be it Amaryllis with the smash attacks, All4None with his double edge dance.
You know, for sure. Oh, my God. And, yeah, this is another situation that's really good for All4None. Being at ledge, forward smash. Ooh, he, like, kind of had the right idea there, but it whiffed.
He was a step behind. Oh, that might be a fatal situation, but
so this is scary. This is scary for All4None, but also you got to keep in mind, like, if he gets one side B at ledge, like, it could be stock. That's really scary too.
Yeah. Like, especially at these percentages. Oh,
like right there. That's so scary. Oh, but he missed the good spot.
It's bringing these percentages up to very dangerous heights right now. Bayonetta on the lighter end of things at 104. She has to be mindful. Jab back air is going to be killing. Double edge dance is going to smoke her, no problem.
Yes, for sure.
And if we see a forward smash read like All4None's been trying to go for.
Was that going to kill?
Even up B threatening kill, it's not going to do it. Good DI from Amaryllis keeps him alive, but we're at the point now where I feel like damn near anything Roy has to offer is going to net the kill.
Yeah, honestly, like any aerial sweet spot is just going to do it here. Okay, but are we going to get the up air? Not going to kill though. Ooh, I like how he did that because he knew the back air wouldn't work. That was really good, but the side B is definitely going to kill, and we're up to 1-1 here.
All right. See, that's what I mean, man. This momentum can shift so heavily, it doesn't matter who's winning in that moment. They both just have to keep themselves alive and just try to stick it out in the end.
What I love, too, is that they're having fun.
No, yeah, smiles.
Dude, this is so much fun.
Smiles abound, but honestly, pressure's on for both of these guys. I think this is the first time for a Friday Aeon where we're seeing either of them in winners finals.
You know, for sure, they both made it really deep. Like, they both had amazing wins on the way.
Yeah, no, if you looked at tonight's bracket, like, you'd be trying to figure out what is happening.
Like, they just played really well. They just got the big wins they got here. There was, like, no baloney, you know. They put the work in, you know.
Exactly. No, like you mentioned at the beginning of the set, they're two players who've both been putting in a lot of time and effort to, you know, advance their skill in this game, and this is the fruits of their labor. They're going to crash into each other for, once again, this is tonight's first best of 5. So pressure's still on for the players, but they both have one more game to at least stave off that pressure, just in case like something ends up going awry. And both of these characters invite disaster upon matchups.
Yeah, 100%. And now we see Avery. Oh my God! Oh my God! I thought he was going to do a forward smash because what Avery will do is he'll hit you with the first 3 hits of side B. If you air dodge in, immediate forward smash. That's something he does all the time. I'm surprised he didn't go for it. I don't think he thought it would hit, but
it's important to note because that's the kind of wake up call that you pop on your opponent and you 100%. Get away with it. Maybe like what? But given the reward in the situation, like he doesn't even have to go for it. Once again, neutral B at the ledge working out really well for All4None as he takes the first kill in game 3.
Yeah, no, right there. And, you know, just right with that double edge. Oh, this is good, though. This is witch time. Oh, he whiffs.
It's not often that he has to go for the setup of up tilt back air.
Yeah,
witch time.
It was like he was in like a weird position, like when he got the witch time. So I guess he was going for the up air, back air, up tilt back air. But
this one, he gets though.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it.
Doesn't even matter if the witch time is not fresh. Like forward smash, clocking you.
Yeah, 100%. Here comes the giant fist, baby. That's what it's all about, you know.
One thing I do want to note is how both of these players are approaching these matchups, because in this area, these aren't very common characters.
That's true, yeah.
Like, we've been seeing the Bayonettas fall out of favor, and there really is no other Roys on the island, practically in all of New York, beyond All4None.
You know, All4None, you know, he's a big character loyalist, too, though. Like, he loves this character. He loves playing this character. I know he dabbles with a few other characters, but, like, you know, in bracket, he really just keeps it to the Roy.
No, yeah. I mean, a lot of players do that. Some players just enjoy playing the game, but when it comes to bracket, like, they're tried and trues are what's getting it done. From what I understand, neither of these players have switched off of their mains at all this bracket.
Oh, no. Is he buffered? He died from that? Oh, you hate to see that.
Amaryllis will go for that as a mix-up sometimes, going for the Bullet Arts extension, because the little bits of knockback will end up forcing out reactions that you're just not prepared for.
Yeah, he just got 2 side Bs with straight hits. That was really good. Honestly, that's definitely something really important in the Bayonetta matchup. Just like recognizing your burst assist, recognizing what you can do to hit Bayonetta's side Bs, whether they be on the ground or in the air. Definitely really important. And if Roy can space around it, he could definitely get huge reward for it. Right now, though, Amaryllis getting a huge reward for this lead. You know, he's... Oh? No, that's not going to do it.
There was really good patience from Amaryllis, too. Like, the empty hop, just sit in shield, wait for the response, but All4None waiting with his buttons patiently. He finds his mark. 65% in the grand scheme of things, not that much. That's really like one really good combo from Roy before we end up getting back into the danger zone.
Yeah, regardless. Either way, if there's anything I've learned from these last 2 games, is that elites don't exist. Like, it's not really... These two, they'll just wail on each other, man.
No, yeah, it's almost like watching a car race. Like, they're both going fast.
Oh,
they're both going to
100%.
be dipping in and out of the lead.
Well, these games are incredibly fast. Like, they're going in, man. You love to see it.
Oh, that was not the forward smash we needed to see from Amaryllis. How's All4None going to take advantage of the situation?
Amaryllis, though, he kind of rebounded nice off there. He kind of went in with the side B. Gave him a little bit of footing. Ooh, that witch time, though.
Yeah. One thing both players are exhibiting that I think is just really solid skill. They're keeping their boots to the ground. They're staying for their grounded options and not committing to being in the air too much, because both of them get a lot off of their jump-ins. But they're both well aware of that, and the punish is really strong from both of these characters. They have solid anti-air tools, and a lot of those anti-air tools lead into their kill confirms. So, like, the amount of damage they get is almost inconsequential to just being able to get that one important hit. But both players are not giving the other the opportunity to find that hit very easily.
Yeah, no, 100%. And, you know, it's stuff like that that really separates, you know, like, the quality of play sometimes, you know, just knowing when you can commit, knowing when to go for that aggressive option, knowing when to wait to really pull the trigger. And that's what's got these players this far. And, oh, my God, what was he that was spooky, man.
The DI from Amaryllis out of these double-edged dances is immaculate. Holds true with his guns, and now Amaryllis is up in the game count.
Those side Bs, though, from All4None. Like, that's horrifying.
Oh, no,
like,
yeah.
Like, oh, my God, dude.
My dude was, like, booling at almost 200%.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about max rage at that point. You're just dying.
You know, but Amaryllis able to keep his head on straight somehow. You know, that stuff like that's so scary. But no, he managed to deal with it perfectly. You know, he landed, he did it safe, and then he got that kill with the guns. So now we're going to 2-1. Honestly, like, this set is so back and forth.
Yeah, it's so hard to call in favor of either player.
And I think they're both playing, like, incredible. Like, they're both playing really, like, some of the strongest play. Honestly, maybe the strongest play I've ever seen them play.
Yeah, so honestly, that's, like, not too bold of a call out either. The way that they're waiting with their options, the way they're punishing the options that they're in position to do so. Like, we're in Game 4. In this set, some best of threes we'd maybe be clocking into the beginning of Game 3 now. Typically speaking, at the meta, we'll see AONUltimates ride a bit longer because a lot of our better players are on the more patient end. They like to zone. They like to just hold their ground and wait for the opportunity to strike. And while both of these players are capable of that style of play, their natural playstyles and their characters are more comfortable just hitting the red line.
Yep, for sure. And honestly, Amaryllis doing that just now. All4None losing his jump in the mix somewhere there. And, you know, Amaryllis, you know, that last game was so close. I feel like in the last couple games, like, you know, the first stock, it was always close. Or, you know, like, if it seemed like either of them could have gotten killed, that was the first time where I think it was, like, really dominant from one of them.
Yeah, but I feel like it's still going to be difficult for Amaryllis to hold the lead that he has.
For sure. No, especially with the way All4None's been playing. You know, like, these neutral Bs at ledge, he's been getting them so consistently. You know, just like the way he's using side B and, you know, able to tech chase and stuff. Definitely really, really scary stuff. You can never sleep on Roy. This character gets the kill crazy early sometimes.
Yeah, and as you brought up, this is the first time that we've really gotten a confident lead out of one player, and even then, it's still kind of dangerous. Like, as Bayonetta, you want to try and smother your opponent because you have these long-lasting combos. You're netting tons of stage control, but the high risk, high reward of doing that against a target like Roy is you're right in that close quarter zone where Roy is at his comfort.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Although I feel like All4None now is starting to commit to really hard punishes to try and stop the bleeding. And because of that, Amaryllis is taking further control. A 3-1 stock count, and the taunt comes out.
Yeah. No, absolutely, definitely feeling confident here. You know, this is, like, I mean, like, we were saying leads don't exist. Honestly, I think this one
now
does.
We do.
This lead exists, yeah.
I think it's just a very well-fought lead because Amaryllis has had to gamble big to stay in All4None's face, get this damage off, and constantly be at risk of dying at earlier percentages. Now sitting at 144, I'm pretty sure a straight back air or double-edged dance will threaten kill.
Yeah,
but I don't know if we're going to get to that point.
Honestly, yeah, at this point, you know, he's playing really well. He's just reading a lot of landings, he even read that, you know, just misspaced it a little bit. And oh my god, this is going to be really, really hard for All4None. I can't imagine, man. But it is Roy we're talking about. You know, I don't want to say anything too soon, but
you can't sleep on either of these players, especially these characters. We've seen at multiple points throughout tonight's bracket and in this set alone that Amaryllis has been struggling to end out these stocks. Second wish time, though,
is that
going to do it?
And 3-1 Amaryllis. Oh my god, what a set, man. They were just like my heart was like, you know, jumping out of my chest. I can't even imagine how they were feeling that entire time, but they put on a great show. They should be proud. That was really, really good. Still a great performance from both of them.
And still, not even the end of the night. That was just
for real. Yeah. No, exactly. You know, Avery going down to losers, like, worst case scenario, you know, like, All4None gets third. That's the worst case scenario for him, right? And Amaryllis, you know, he's in grands. You know, that's
Winner
huge.
side grands. First time on a Friday, Aeon for Amaryllis. And like we said at the beginning of that set, this was not an easy bracket to do.
No, it wasn't. It was like one of the smaller brackets, but it was like really condensed. You know, like all the hard hitters came. You know, like Zane, Stock Taker, Suara. You know, you have all the hard hitters here.
Yo, we even resurrected one of the old ones with Kofi coming
back.
Yeah,
no, Kofi's back too, which is awesome to see, right? And like, you know, there was no baloney going. Like I said, these two, it's not like, you know, they really just had, you know, they had the bracket though. They really got those big wins. They got there, you know, and
yeah,
you love to see it, man.
Like at the end of it, like of course, like. There's no secret. I'm biased in the favor of Amaryllis. He's one of the players that I coach. But at the end, I'm also just really happy to see both players do well.
100%.
I always say no matter who I'm rooting for as a spectator, I want some good Smash ahead of us.
Yeah,